I love this view. It's so cool. Like, the light shines through the trees and shines on the trees and does all kinds of different things. If it snows or rains or it's a dry day, whatever, like, it's always a different view. It's almost like a new painting every, like, couple hours. Like, you look at it and it just looks cool. And there's just like woods back there. I think there's like a business back there too, but like there's enough woods in between us and that business where it still looks really cool. There's a lot of kind of woodsy areas like this that have like little hills and streams and stuff. Really digging it. There's also like a trail further back in the complex of all the different apartments and stuff that we haven't explored yet because it's been, winter and stuff, but really digging this. It's really cool. Looks like the window's dirty a little bit. I don't know what that is. We decided we like the fire. I guess for now, for winter. I also found out that through I don't know if it's AirPlay or I think it's AirPlay or something else. There's like two different ways you can do it, but I can kind of screencast my phone or my iPad or whatever up on the TV. So I had Pinterest up here or Google Images while I was drawing and stuff, which was pretty cool for reference. So yeah, you might hear some music in the background, some like Christian worship music, because that's what I listen to sometimes. And my wife is getting ready. We're going to an appointment today in Boston for her pain stuff, and it's been one we've been waiting for a long time, and it's going to be one step forward into getting her better. So we're really excited about that. So wish us luck. Pray if you're the praying type. We definitely appreciate that. We've been going through many years of basically hell to a certain degree, and life isn't horrible, but at the same time there have been horrible times and moments, and so we're really happy that we're finally moving forward in a way where we weren't able to move before. So yeah, we're excited about that. Hopefully I'll get some comics done in the waiting room as well. Oh, and last time my wife was sleeping, so I didn't get to show you the bedroom, but this is the bedroom. It's a nice little window. It's not huge or anything. It's just, simple, sweet for us. Lindsay's gonna have her vanity there that she uses for makeup. She's huge into makeup, if you didn't already know. I talk about it sometimes, but yeah, we're actually getting a new bedspread. It's supposed to be coming in the mail actually today. We'll see if they drop it off or don't, because we won't be here probably. And this is our little walk-in closet. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I gotta get dressed here, so that's why I'm coming in here. I'm not gonna show you me getting dressed, of course. But one thing that's funny is we've been talking about this like minimalism thing and stuff, and we're definitely still into it, but we kind of got to the conclusion that we almost feel like minimalism is weird. Not like, again, to put any judgment on anybody who does it or whatever, but we just feel weird because we haven't, we're used to having all our stuff, and it's weird to have all these changes and getting used to it. And I think what we're going to do moving forward is basically, I don't think we'll ever call it, like, it's funny, like we kind of do the vegan diet sometimes, but we don't call ourselves vegans. it's like we're inspired by minimalism, but we're not necessarily going to be minimalists, you know. I'm inspired by the cleanliness and the tidiness and the purposefulness of minimalism, but I don't know if I'll ever be, you know, I don't know if we'll be strict minimalists. But having less stuff, I think, is a pretty darn good idea. I think we're crowded in this world by stuff. We were just watching a vlog of somebody my wife and I watch, and they just moved into their new house, same weekend we did, to our new apartment. And holy crap, the stuff they brought over. Now they keep it pretty well organized and clean, which is awesome, but they have to manage all that stuff. I mean, just the shoes alone that this girl had, like, it was overwhelming to see all the stuff they had. And again, I'm not judging. I get it. I mean, I've lived my whole life with a lot of stuff, but man, it's such a weight off your shoulders when you don't have so much stuff and you don't have to manage that much stuff. We still have a lot of stuff, and we're adding to it actually. But you know, we're just trying to keep that mindset of like being inspired by minimalism. But right now it feels a little too weird, you know. It's like and it's just because partially we're moving in and stuff, but there's something that just makes it feel like, oh, like I'm not used to this. This is not my normal me, my normal life, you know. And I think we're both just, there's just a lot of changes, and we're not, you know, we want to be comfortable, you know. So we're kind of doing this cozy minimalism, I guess, but I think we're just going to be us and do our thing, and, you know, try to keep it nice and neat and clean, and try to keep the stuff to a minimum, but not like to the point where like there's nothing, you know, because that would just be weird. Something's weird about it, I don't know. So you might have seen that I was working on something at the end of the last vlog, and to be honest, to be fair, I actually sorry, that Letterkenny show, we constantly quote it. I love that show. But to be honest, that wasn't even what I was actually working on. That was just to show something. Because what I'm actually working on, I can't really share. But I'll show you. I am working on this as well, but it's just kind of more of a fun thing. It's just kind of like a mini comic type of thing, and it is featuring my homeboy Glyph. It's just gonna be a little mini comic just for fun, and probably to be continued. It's kind of a stream of consciousness thing. I didn't write anything. I'm just creating the panels as I go, and I'm working with like templates of old public domain comics. Like I'm literally kind of copying those comics. So not copying, but like the paneling. See how I'm kind of taking that format in this first page and kind of modifying it to my own thing, and then you know, doing my own thing with it. So I did the same thing with the second page, and you know, it's just like, this is kind of like a cool level up sketchbook practice, you know, too. And especially if you're doing it with public domain comics, I think makes it a little more valid. You could do it with other comics that aren't public domain probably too, but at some point somebody will probably accuse you of like stealing or something. But anyways, you can kind of see, I liked this weird paneling with the circles and stuff cut out, kind of like the, you know, the curves, and I just thought that was fun, a fun little layout. So I swiped that, and my next stage is I'm gonna go from that first page to this page and just create a story around it. And this is gonna be somewhere between a 4-page and an 8-page comic. I haven't decided just yet. I think I want to do an 8-page little mini comic, just because I want to have room to do a double-page spread. That's literally the only reason I wanted to expand it to 8 pages, because 4 pages kind of doesn't afford the time to do, the room to really do a good double page spread, I guess. So it's just, this isn't like the Glyph proper comic. This is just going to be like a little side fun tangent. I guess the fourth mini comic, of Glyph, and I might do it in color. I'm still not sure. We'll see.